The state of Illinois, 6 Republicans seeking the chance to run against the Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker. One of them is Jesse Sullivan, here from Chicago to tell us why he wants to lead the state. Jesse, good morning to you, and thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Hey, morning,
today.
Bill. Thanks for having me.
I want our viewers to see Chicago crime stats on screen. Murders 7%, the shootings down 17%, but the robberies at 21% and burglaries at 33%. Well, we just had a report a short time ago that showed at least 35 people have been shot over the weekend in Chicago. How much of your campaign is a part of that?
Oh, it's such a huge issue here in the state of Illinois. It's so sad meeting families who have lost their kids to the violence here, but people have become numb to it. The political leadership has. J.B. Pritzker has actually made it worse. He passed one of the most anti-police bills in the entire nation. It's sending people fleeing from the police force. When I'm governor, I am going to crack down on crime again. We're going to fill every single police vacancy. We're going to surge the National Guard into the city of Chicago, treat it like the crisis that it is. We're going to recall these state's attorneys that fail to prosecute, like, you know, we have here a George Soros-funded prosecutor and Kim Foxx. And so I set up local police forces as an Army civilian over in Afghanistan. I will be the most pro-law enforcement governor in the nation.
Wow. Okay, so Illinois could use that, Chicago especially. I have to think you perform better in mid-state or downstate than you do in the Chicago area. Am I right or wrong?
You know, it's funny. I grew up working on a farm in central Illinois. It's where my wife and I are raising our 7 children, 2 foster children. But we've doubled the next closest person in Chicago. So I'm the only candidate that can really bridge this divide between Chicago and the rest of the state. My other opponent, it's kind of a 2-person race. My other opponent actually co-sponsored a bill to separate Chicago from the rest of the state. And so, you know, we need someone who can really lead with our conservative values, but also win around Chicago, and that's what I can do.
So we scan the country and we try to figure out what the issues are and what's important to whom. Is it different in Illinois? Is it different in Chicago than it is in other parts of the state? What are the issues?
It's no different. You know, you were just talking about faith and family values. That's what we need to get back to. The far left agenda, led by J.B. Pritzker here in the state of Illinois, has gotten so far to the left. He wants to make us the abortion destination capital of the Midwest. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm pro-life, and we need to get back to our Midwestern values. When it comes to education, they are grooming and indoctrinating our kids. They passed this sex ed bill in the state of Illinois that when our young children are still excited for visits from the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus, they're asking them if they want to be a boy or a girl. This gender identity stuff, racial, sexual ideology does not belong in the classroom. You know, I have an opponent who actually says, if the local district wants to teach that, let them. I say no way. As a father to young children, we have to get this indoctrination out of our schools. It's an attempt by the far left to get God out of our politics, to devalue families. We need God back at the center of our politics again.
You're running in a blue state. We'll see how it goes. Jesse Sullivan, thank you for your time. We'll follow it and see what wins and what does not. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Dana.